Yeah, it's my first time checking it out. Hey, pretty good.
What were your takeaways? I guess, what did you like about the way you guys bounced back? And what did you like specifically about the way PG bounced back from yesterday?
I liked it. I thought we got off to a good start early, which is tough, on the back-to-back, last game of a road trip, 6 games in 10 days. And, I thought we started the game, really well. So that was good to see. They made a run. We kept our composure. And, I thought that third quarter we really, established our defense and we kind of took off from there.
What do you like most about PG's game?
Just aggressive, shooting his 3-ball, getting to the basket, attacking, and, just making plays for himself and everybody else. So I was just happy to see him bounce back the way he did. Like I said, I didn't know he was 8 for 9 from 3, but, I knew he was shooting it well.
Thanks.
Thanks, Tomer. Next, we'll go to Spencer Davies.
Spencer Davies, basketballnews.com. First of all, good to see you there, Ty. It's been a little while. Doing? Good, man. How about yourself?
When I heard that name, I was like, oh.
Good to see you, man.
You too.
I wanted to ask you about Lou. He got going tonight pretty good, and he's had a little bit of struggles here this season early, but tonight he looked like himself. He got a pump fake bite there in the corner. He knocked down a couple of threes. Just how did you see him play with pace and also help your bench and offense?
He was really good. I thought his pace was good. I thought him getting to the basket, getting to the paint, was really good and creative for others. And then, just getting him in earlier, I think was good for him. He's used to going in around that 6-minute mark for the last 10 years. And we decided to go with that tonight, go with him first and then bring Luke second so he can kind of get back in his old routine and rhythm. And I think that helped him out tonight.
And I didn't get to see you pregame, but I wanted to ask you, how weird is it only seeing like Kevin Jetty on the other side of the bench? All those other guys.
I know. We talked about it. We talked about it earlier today. Like, a lot of the guys are gone, but, the staff is here, the equipment guys, the staff, the training staff. So there's a lot of guys still there from when I was there. So it's good to see those guys. And, it's always exciting to see them.
Take care, man. Good to see you.
Thank you. You too, Spence.
Thank you. Next, we'll go to Jamie Maggio.
Hey there, Ty. Just overall big picture, how would you evaluate the team's performance and progression over these last 6 games?
I think, we're getting better. Like I said, we still got some things we need to get better at and continue to work on. But for the most part, we're trying to do the right things. And that's all you can ask. You're not going to make shots every night. You're not going to stop teams every night. But as long as we, stay positive, keep doing what we're trying to get to. Get to what we're trying to get to and keep building good habits. And that's all you can ask for. And these guys are doing it every single game. So we just want to continue to keep building on it. We got a long ways to go, but I like the direction we're headed in.
What are the things you want to work on?
Take advantage of mismatches. I think making certain passes and reads versus pick and rolls. I think, our small pick and rolls, I think we got to get better at when teams are trying to show or teams are switching. We got to get better with switch defenses. So, offensively, it's about 6 or 7 things we want to get better at. And we can do that. So we're going to continue to keep working on that every day. Days of practice, shoot arounds, and just keep getting better at it because I think going forward it's going to be big. It's going to be huge for us.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks. Next, we'll go to Ohm.
Hey, Ty, you start this trip without PG and Kawhi. You're not certain when they
understand the task at hand, and we want to get better every time we step on the floor. And I think we're trying to do that. Like I said, guys are trying to do the right thing defensively. We're trying to do the right things offensively by sharing the basketball and making plays for each other. And that's what you want. And like I said, we're not going to make shots every night. We're not going to win every game. But as long as we build great habits and keep getting better every night, you can live with the results.
You talk about the chemistry of this team coming together. It's a constant progressive thing. Is there one moment on this road trip that will stick out with you that you think like, hey, man, that was a moment where we grew?
I think the Miami game. I think, those guys being down 18 in the first quarter without Kawhi, without PG, without Pat, and be able to come together, and get that win. I think it was huge for us. And those are the type of wins you need, momentum builders, throughout the course of the season. And I thought that was a huge step forward for us.
Thanks, Ty.
Thanks. We'll go next to Shane Young.
Hey, Ty. Congrats on the win. I think Serge is like 70% effective on those, pick and pop jumpers, especially from the right side, that right elbow he loves. Is that a spot that you encourage him to shoot more off those pick and pop jumpers? Because, last year you didn't really have that component of the offense.
Yeah, definitely. And I think, we just got to do it, like I said, do a good job of reading, a better job of reading Serge. He has to do a better job of reading us. And when teams are up and they're high in their blitzes, then he has to roll. But when teams are in deep drops like Allen was tonight, as well as Drummond, then of course he can step back and shoot that little pocket jump shot. So just reading him and being able to mix it up, I think is huge. And like I said, he can really shoot the basketball, mid-range and three-pointer. So we want to just continue to keep getting on the same page with that.
Thanks. We'll go next to Law.
Hey, Todd, congrats on the win tonight. The first half, you had Sexton and Garland combining for 28, and they were really efficient. They were really getting to their spots. No threes at all, just mid-range in the paint, basically. And then they got their water shut off a little bit in that third quarter, and it was a wrap from there pretty much. Like, what did you see in that first half, and how did you make the adjustments to make it more challenging on both of those guys?
I think the biggest adjustment was not making an adjustment. We came in at half. They only had 49 points. They made some tough floaters in between pull-ups, and those are the shots you want. Those are the shots the teams are giving up. Those are the shots you want teams to take. And even though they're good, mid-range shooters, they had 0 threes at halftime, and they had 49 points. So we just told them, the guys, just keep coming, keep trying to get the rear view challenges, and we're going to live with the results of those floaters and pull-ups. You saw in that third quarter, they didn't make a lot of them, and we was able to get out and run. So just staying with the program and understanding what we're trying to do, what we're trying to build. And we got to adjust, in the fourth quarter we would. But I just thought they took the shots we wanted them to take, and they made some in the first half. In the second half, they wasn't so successful.
Thank you. Next, we will go to Miriam.
Hey, Ty. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Paul's had so many great games this year and so many just like lights out shooting nights. Is there anything about him? Can you tell early in a game or maybe before a game that he's going to have it? Or is there any tell that he might get on fire like that?
He's going to make it. So I'm not sure. So, I just think whenever he gets a clean look, I think it's going in. And that's just how well he shoots the basketball.
Good deal. And then you guys, obviously the good start helped today, but to lose it and then kind of pull it back on the 6th game of a road trip like that, what did I say about this group?
It was huge. Like I said, just kept our composure. We stayed with the game plan, understanding what we wanted to give up and what we wanted to take away. And I think they got back in the game, like I said, because we got some turnovers that led to them getting out in early transition. So when we took care of the basketball, we was able to get good shots, either score, get good shots, and get floor balance, getting back on defense. And that helped us in the second half.
Thanks. We have time for one more. We're going to go to Farbad.
Hey, Coach. In the first half, it looked like Zoo was struggling quite a bit, and then he finished the night, tying his career high in rebounds and really took off. Was there something you said to him to kind of prop him up, or did he just kind of figure it out on his own tonight?
I thought he did a good job getting offensive rebounds. They were stripping him low like 3 or 4 times in that first half. And I just told him, like, if you don't have, the shot to go back up, just kick it back out for 3. And either if they don't have the 3, then run back into the pick and roll. So I thought, in the second half, he was able to settle down a little bit and actually do that. But, he was great on the glass tonight. We needed, especially with Big Drummond and Allen, the way they crashed the glass, to have Big Zoo getting 16 rebounds was huge for us.
Thanks, Ty. That's it for tonight. Have a good one.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am.